Today I'm building some storage shelves out of scrap 2x4s and OSB, and I'll be using the Huepar 4D laser level to help me do it. Do it correctly, that is. This is one of those tools that has so many uses for any DIYer, and it has so many unique features that I'll try to touch on all of them. I'll quickly go through the contents so you know what you're getting. The kit contains one hard carrying case, one S04 CG laser level, one magnetic bracket that allows you to make micro adjustments, a remote control, one lifting base that also allows you to make micro adjustments, a battery with a Type-C charging cord, a steel sheet, 4 AA batteries, the AA battery holder, and a laser target plate. The first thing that stood out is the 360-degree coverage, 4 planes of green laser light that can wrap an entire room. When I was marking my shelf heights and making sure each bracket lined up across the wall, having those continuous green lines wrapping around it made it ridiculously easy. I didn't have to keep moving a standard level or re-snapping chalk lines. For setup, it's practically plug and play. You can use it on a tripod like I'm doing here, standalone, or attach it to the magnetic bracket. The self-leveling feature is used by turning it on here, and it saves a ton of frustration. If you bump it or the floor is uneven, it re-levels itself in just a matter of seconds, and it will also beep at you if it's out of tolerance so you know you need to adjust it. You can use the fixed line mode by turning it on here. This allows you to fix it at various angles so you can get straight lines for things like handrails, angled shelves, decorations, or whatever else you could possibly need a straight line for. It's hard to see on camera, but I used it to cut my long strips of OSB in straight lines because it comes in 8-foot long sheets, and it's so hard to find any straight edge that long. The power setup is super flexible as well. It runs on a rechargeable lithium-ion battery, and it also works while plugged in. A lot of electronics don't do that, so I find that to be a very helpful feature. But it also takes AA batteries, so if you forget to charge it or it dies mid-project, you can continue using it. It charges on a Type-C charger, which everybody's moving to these days, so that's perfect. The Bluetooth app and remote might sound like overkill at first, but when you're working at far distances, this is much more handy than you'd think. Just think about working up on a ladder and being able to switch the laser lines on and off or change modes from my phone. It will save you a bunch of time climbing up and down. The app even gives you an alert if the level gets kicked off angle. Just a nice peace of mind when you're moving materials around or you've got workers on site or whatever else is happening. The LCD screen is another small but big time convenience. Shows you everything from battery level to leveling angles. I like that it tells you if it's slightly out of range instead of just guessing. Overall, the Huepar S04 CG feels professional without being complicated, and it's built tough enough to handle sawdust, drops, and the occasional oops moment. Between the full room visibility, durable construction, and smart battery options, I really don't think you'll go wrong. So if you're in the market for something like this, give it a shot. I really don't think you'll be disappointed. But I hope this was helpful. Reach out anytime with questions or concerns, and have a great day.